Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for Cranberry League action as we are ready here in the top half of the first. Mick will also bring you the coverage here on BCAM TV as we're underway. The White Sox coming in with just the one loss on the season. The right-hander Cahill winds and fires, and that one is foul tip for a strike. So it's Hock Valley going against the Braintree White Sox, the host. And Sidwell leads off. The left-handed hitter spoils that one out of play. Off the light post, back behind the dugout. Second meeting in as many days for these two teams. Braintree getting the better in a one-run game, 4-3 on Tuesday. On a very hot afternoon, early evening game. This one is sharply hit middle of the infield and through into center field. A lead-off single. So Cahill getting ahead in the count, and the hitter with some discipline, driving that one up the middle. The lead man is on. Dealing now with Jarrett as the pitch is on the edge for a strike. Braintree High graduate Cahill. That one checking over at first. And the pitch, as this one has popped up, right field, long way to go. And over to make the catch in foul territory is Katie. Puts it away for the first out. Dealing now with the third baseman, Velzus. Handful of left-handed bats here atop the order. Runner at first and one out here in the top half of the first. Check on over at first again. Cahill trying to keep a close eye on the base runner, who clearly wants to take off. He's already checked on him a couple of times here in the inning. And the pitch off speed right there, first strike. Working on both sides of the plate right now, mixing up some pitches here early in the game, trying to get a feel for it. And the fastball able to blow it by him. Big swing from the hitter. Just power versus power there, the fastball versus the big swing. See if the runner takes off here. A couple of strikes. Runner not going, and the pitch is cut on and missed, and he's able to fan him for the second out. Really had him off balance in that bat to look like some sort of a changeup maybe on that last pitch. Took just enough off to fool the hitter, as it will be the cleanup man, DH Bellin. Leadoff single still there now with two outs. And another first pitch strike. Continuing to stay ahead of the hitters. And as a pitcher in the driver's seat. And the pitch just missed. Good movement on that one on the edge. This game starting about 5-6 minutes before the scheduled 7:30 start time. The umpires were ready. Both sides had warmed up as the throw over to first, a closer play, but back safely. White Sox continue to deal with kind of inconsistent game-by-game approach. It's been a up and down year. They still have just the one loss, but offensively the numbers have not been there as they have been generally the last handful of seasons. But with a very warm temperature here today, we'll see if the long ball will factor in. Temperatures in the upper 80s at first pitch. Held on at first, and the pitch off the edge. Pitching has been pretty good last few games, especially that doubleheader that Braintree had, the Sunday games, giving up a handful of runs in that one, splitting that series with the Brewers. As that one's on the edge and a strike. Hitter was thinking he was making his way down to first with the walk. Instead, gets the bad news from the home plate umpire. Sidwell, who singled to begin the game, still standing there with 2 outs. And the runner takes off. Pitch is spoiled off, and the at-bat continues. If you're new to the Cranberry League baseball, it's a league that has been dominated by the White Sox for probably really the last 10, 12 years now. That atop the Cranberry League and continue to dominate here in the first inning as Cahill strikes him out, and a couple of strikeouts in the top half. A runner is left on in the first as we head to the bottom half in a 0-0 game. First pitch here of the bottom of the first is a little bit off the edge, and it's ball 1. Here to the Braintree shortstop Morse. Top the order, a little different look with Katie batting in the 2 spot. As he's in the driver's seat now, 2-0 against the starter Yesenia. Right-hander getting ready, and this one's knocked back and out of play. Had the green light on the 2-0. So Morse, Katie, and Hall top the Braintree order, the 1-2-3 hitters. Couple of changes, as has been the case during the weekday games. Braintree hasn't had their full schedule as the pitch is outside. Danger now of putting the leadoff man on with the free pass. And the pitch is going to miss, and a leadoff walk. So that's how the Braintree offense starts off in the bottom half of the first. Looking to jump in front here in the first inning. Held on at first base. And on the lip of the grass at third. And the pitch, off speed, and the pitch is a ball. The throw down not in time, and a stolen base. So the go-ahead run stands at second, nobody out. The White Sox search for their first hit. Could bring in a run. And that one spins it back and makes contact, and a hit batter. So back-to-back runners without the benefit of a hit. A walk and now a hit batter. Seems to be a common trend here during the Cranberry League regular season. Seen a lot of hit batters. I don't know if part of it's due to just the pitchers having a tough time with the grip of the baseball, or if it's hitters closer to the plate than normal. But regardless of the situation, certainly seeing a lot more batters getting hit, as that one's in there for a strike. White Sox third baseman Hall. A couple on. Pitch on the way, and this one popped up and in foul ground. This one heading out of play. Stepping off on the rubber. Still looking for the first out of the inning. Hock Valley as the pitch is outside. And the pitch is rolled over to third and foul. One-two pitch is upstairs. First two have reached, and now a chance for all three of the first batters to reach. Braintree still has not had a hit in the inning and have a chance here to load them up. And that would really put the visitors in a tough spot. Pitch on the way, and this one hit well to deep center field. This one traveling, continuing back towards the fence, and bye-bye, it's gone. A three-run shot off the bat of Hall. Talked about the ball going to carry here today on a very warm evening in the upper 80s, and that one got out of here in a hurry off the right-handed bat of Hall, who drives in the first three runs of this game here in the first. And those two free passes, the hit batter and the walk, coming around very quickly. Three-0 lead for the home team now. Still without an out here in the inning, and this one sharply hit at short, and it gets by on a couple of hops. A hard hit ball. Back-to-back hits. First four have reached, and a 3-0 lead. Out in front of Waxman, as this one's on the ground, right side. Runner was taking off, so there's no play at second, and the out is made. Pitch in there for a strike. So finally the first out of the inning on the ground out to the right side. That one's upstairs to Craven, who's playing center here today. One's popped up and out of play, up over the backstop. So runner now at second, one out. 3-0 lead for the home team, it's the White Sox, with a 3-run homer from Hall. Difference in this ball game. Those are the kind of hits the White Sox haven't had on a regular basis this season, but they do generally have during most seasons. So certainly a welcome sight. We'll see if that offense continues to pick up as the warmer weather comes around. Right at the halfway point of the season. And the pitch. Down and in, and he draws the walk. So another free pass handed out. That's the second walk of the inning. And the White Sox continue to be very difficult to get out here in this first inning. So now the first baseman, LaFleur. 2 hits, 2 walks, and a hit batter. As that one is in there for a strike. Defense really could use a ground ball and a double play. They really struggled. And the pitch is off the plate. And the off-speed pitch finds the zone for a strike. Number 7 hitter in the Braintree order. To try and bat around here in the first. As that one's downstairs. Got the White Sox have some action going back behind us in the bullpen. And the pitch. And this one popped up on the infield, should be playable. Infield fly is on and batter is out. So bring up Allen, DHing here today in the 8th spot. Haven't seen him the last couple games. Another candidate to hit one out. Off speed, that one spoiled off. Third base side. Fastball outside. It's been a long bottom half of the first for the starter. He's given up now 3 runs, all of which have been earned. Off-speed pitch. It's inside. Another close pitch, and that one's inside as well. A couple of close pitches not going the pitcher's way, and he needs the help right now. White Sox have already pushed across 3. Have 2 more on. And the pitch, as this one is hit to left field, tailing towards foul ground, and that one's going to find its way down. Almost always a very difficult catch down that line. See a lot of left fielders playing more towards center than towards the line, which is a reason that ball drops. Kind of dips a little bit there too. Runners go, and the pitch, this one out towards left center field. Tracking it down, and the center fielder is able to run it down and take away extra bases. But the White Sox, with the 3-run homer from Hall, take the lead as we head to the second, 3-0. Top of the second. This will be 5, 6, and 7 for Hawk Valley. This one's out to center field. Late read, but able to track it down for the first out. Couple of flyouts so far from Cahill. He's been able to induce. A couple of strikeouts back in the first as well. So Cali retired to begin the inning. Out in front of their left fielder Chin. And the pitch goes after the first one, knocks it foul. Some early swings in the at-bat here against the strike-throwing Cahill. Pitch, and that one just missed. Good spot on the edge. A couple of close calls, not go both pitchers' way. And the first inning plus. Light's already on here at Braintree High School as the pitch is right in there on the inner half. Good velocity behind that one. Got a couple of strikeouts back in the first, looking for his first here of the second. And he winds and fires and goes right back to the fastball, and it's knocked out of play. First baseman Moser in the on-deck circle. They had a leadoff hit back in the first, but didn't score. And that one is in there. Strike three, down he goes. Third strikeout. And that one had him looking. The first two have been retired quickly. Here in the second. And the fastball at the knees. Strike. Not wasting much time on the mound. Very confident right now. Same spot, same result. Another strike. Continue to pump in strikes. One blemish, the single began the first. As this one is hit sharply to the Braintree dugout right in front of that fence. It was a late swing from the hitter. That one upstairs. Off-speed pitch in there, strike three, and another called third strike. So he's got two in each of the first two innings. He's got four total, and we head to the bottom of the second with the White Sox in front 3-0. Bottom of the second, first pitch swing, and this one lifted to second. And the first out. So Sorger retired here to begin the inning. Back to the top of the order. So some stirring going on in the Hawk Valley bullpen. But the starter remains in the game. So righty ready. And the pitch right there. And wow, doesn't get the call. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Morse, who drew a walk, back in the first. Bats for the second time. And goes after that one and knocks it out of play. Base is clear, one out. And the pitch on the ground again. Right side. Going to be a tough play for the first baseman to get back, and does get there just in time. Round out to second. So Katie continuing to play right field. Batting for the second time. He was hit by a pitch back in the first inning. The White Sox in danger of going 1-2-3. And he takes an off-speed pitch for a strike. Pop up and a ground out on the right side of the infield. As this one is to the left side. Over to short on a high hop. Long throw across in time, and 1-2-3. The White Sox go here in the second, 3-0. White Sox lead as we head to the third. First pitch in there for a strike. Another inning of work here for Cahill. So for the third, dealing with 8, 9, and 1. Fastball by him. So ready is ready, and the pitch is upstairs. Couple of strikeouts in the first, couple in the second. It's Cahill ahead now. The leadoff man here in the third. As that one's knocked to the screen. Off the bat of McCormick. Ready, and the off-speed pitch is in there. Strike 3. That's the third one he's had looking. That's 3 in a row now. Heading back to last inning. 5 strikeouts total to the first 2 and a third. Down to the number 9 man, the left fielder White. Only hit so far was that leadoff single back in the first. That one's by him. A good fastball. Continues to have good velocity. Continues to have a lot of swing and misses. And another pitch by him. Continuing to attack the strike zone. Looking for another clean inning. So righty is ready, and that one's knocked to the screen. Just able to get a piece of it. And it's knocked out of play. Top of the order up next. And the 2-strike pitch is inside. That one's swept across the plate. Missing a little bit high. And the pitch, and he strikes him out. Back-to-back Ks, that's 4 in a row now. So we head back to the top of the order with now 2 outs. The only base runner of the game for Hawk Valley. As Sidwell bats for the second time, singled right up the middle with 2 strikes back in the first. And we'll see if Cahill goes right after him. So that's 8 in a row now retired. After the leadoff base hit to begin the game. We're going to get the next 9. And the pitch. He went after that one. A strike. And the pitch. And he gets by him again. Continuing just work quickly and get it by the hitters. as he tries to have a clean inning. Chance here to strike out the side in this third inning. Trying to get him to chase, but not going after the pitch up above the letters. Cahill ready, winds and fires, and a foul tip held on to for the strikeout. He does end up striking out the side, and it's been an incredible start for Cahill as his team leads 3-0. We head to the bottom of the third. Here in the bottom half of the third, a strike to Hall, who responsible for all three of the Braintree runs that they have on the 3-run homer back in the first inning, and that one just missing. Catcher holding it for an extra little bit, trying to get the strike, and look like another good pitch. 3, 4, and 5. As the pitch is right back to that same spot, and again, doesn't get the call. Catcher getting frustrated. Doesn't look like it's missing the glove by much. Can't imagine he's sitting outside. And again, the outside part of the plate, and continues to miss off the edge. So leadoff walk. That's the third surrendered by Yesenia. Out in front of Lambros. Singled his first time. And takes a first pitch strike. Runner goes, and this one to left field, and just hooked it foul. That one had extra bases. Probably would have scored the runner from first. Now pitch is low. And they have him picked off now in between first and second. And the throw down, and they miss through it. And somehow he finds his way to second. It's been that kind of game for Hall, who's had that 3-run homer, and now somehow able to find his way to second, thanks in part to the error at second base. Obviously would have been out had he caught it. Those are the kind of mistakes you just can't have against the top team in the Cranberry League. You're just going to give extra outs. Three runs back in the first, nothing in the second. 3-0 lead here in the bottom half of the third. Off speed on the ground to third, but foul. Continues to hit it in that direction. Pretty good mix of right-handed and left-handed bats in the Braintree order, with some action going to start down in the bullpen for Hawk Valley. And this one again to left center as the shortstop out, and he'll make the catch. First pitch off the plate. So it's the left fielder. Waxman bats for the second time. Rounded to the right side over to first. His first plate appearance, as that one is again high and away. Rolled over right side and a foul ball. Pitch off the plate this time. Runner at second. And the one out. Very short bench on the Hawk Valley side. And this one's knocked to the backstop. And another pitch upstairs and another walk here in the inning. Four walks so far surrendered and a meeting now at the mound.
This kid threw tonight. I think he was one that threw against Situate. And he had 10 strikeouts. He had 10 strikeouts. Pretty sure it's the same guy.
Opportunity to really open this up here in the third inning. Craven, who drew a walk in his first plate appearance, one of the four surrendered by Usenia. 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom half of the third in a 3-0 game. And a strike on the outside. As this one is popped up and out of play. And that one just missing. Action continuing out in the bullpen. Left-handed arm. As this one spoiled off behind the plate. A couple of base runners here in the inning without the benefit of a hit. A couple of walks. Braintree has now worked 4 of them. Only runs to this point coming back in the first. And this one sharply hit out to right center field. That's going to get down in the gap as the runner going to round around from second. And here comes the runner from third. He will score on a 2-run triple. As that one shot to the gap in right center. And the White Sox have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Go, Jaden.
So a 2-run triple this time. It was the 3-run homer back in the first. So 2 big extra base hits in this game for the White Sox, who have opened the door and take command of this game early. And a swing towards center, and that one is going to be caught on a nice lunging catch, but the runner tags and scores from third. And that'll be a sac fly, make it 6-0. So the center fielder taking away a hit, and obviously the White Sox happy to score the run, but could have clearly been a hit had that one dropped. Out in front of Allen. Allen flying out to center his first time on a hard hit ball, as this one is off the plate. So 3's been the magic number here in the game for the White Sox. 3 in the first, 3 in the third. So base is now clear. And that one foul tipped and held on to for a strike. Looks like the action done out in the bullpen. Good spot, but doesn't get the call. And certainly see some frustration on the Hawk Valley side from the head coach. Looks like some of these pitches have clearly been right around the zone. Just haven't gotten the calls. This one ripped to right, and that's just foul. And that turns into another walk. Third of the inning. So Allen on base for the first time, as the pitcher tries to make his way through 3 innings, but continuing to have trouble with command in this game. He's walked now 5 already. Got to imagine the leash has got to be pretty short, although there's not a ton of players on that bench. So a pinch runner here for Allen. Bring up the White Sox catcher as Sorgi stands in, batting in the number 9 spot. Popped up to second his first time. And the throw down to first, that was a much closer play. White Sox have had a stolen base in this game, just one of them. So runner leads, and the pitch. Strike. Another check. Runner takes off, and the ground ball to third is cut off. Throw across, and the first baseman can't make the catch, as that one tailed a little bit. Certainly one that should have been fielded. And a throwing error. So that extends the inning, which already been a 3-run inning for the home team. First error of this game. That easily should have been the final out, and it looks like now we might see a pitching change. So with 2 outs in the inning, I need to take a break here in the action. The runners at the corners and 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 6-0 lead for the White Sox as we'll be back after the pitching change. Top of the order now. Against the new pitcher, left-handed pitcher coming in. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here against Morse, who's grounded out and walked. 0-for-1 in the ball game. And the pitch is up. And the pitch, and that one hangs inside. Runners leading from the corners, and that's a strike. Pitch is low. Full count. After the error on the last play, pitching change. And now the pickoff play at first. And the pitch, this one's popped up on the infield. Third baseman back a few steps and able to make a lunging catch. And that ends the inning. So the White Sox leave a couple on, but score 3 times here in the third inning. And we head to the fourth, 6-0. Top of the fourth, and the first pitch is outside. So it'll be 2, 3, and 4. Hock Valley now trailing 6-0. As this one sharply hit out to right, but playable. And the first out. Second time he's flied out to right. Haven't been many hitters that have put the ball in play. It's already got 7 strikeouts through the first 3. Some more action starting in the bullpen. So lead off out on a fly out to right and a big hack at that. Foul tip for a strike. So it's Velzis who struck out back in the first inning. And another fastball right there, another strike. Some good zip to that pitch. Defense back all the way around. And the pitch, going back to the outside. Missed off the plate this time. The only hit coming back in the first inning by the leadoff hitter. Since then, he's been able to retire the last 10. It's down and in. Fastball, high and away. So the count now has filled. Not walking anybody yet. And the pitch, and that's in there, strike 3, down he goes. Right on the edge of the plate. Another strikeout looking. Way too tough of a pitch to take with 2 strikes. And Hock Valley continues to take pitches. So he's got now 8 strikeouts. Fly out to right and a strikeout. And this one makes contact with the hitter. So a hit batter breaks up the streak of 11 in a row retired. So Bellin hit by the pitch. Short lead over there at first. And a big swing and a miss. And another swing and a miss. Right with the fastball, back-to-back pitches. And able to get it by Kelly, the center fielder. Flied out to center his first time. And 3 pitches and a strikeout. Another one here in the inning. So he fanned the side back in the third, and he strikes out 2 more here in the fourth. So we head to the bottom half of the inning, 6-0. First pitch strike here of the bottom of the fourth. As this one sharply hit to right and a base hit. Leadoff hit. That was a pinch hitter in place of Katie. As Hall now bats. And the pitch. Missed the start. So the reliever remains in the game. Got the final out. Back in the third. And looks in the direction of first. It's reached twice, has Hall. 3-run homer and the walk. Three runs in the first, 3 more in the third. That's all the scoring in this game. Cahill has been phenomenal on the mound, allowing just 1 hit so far. As that one's down. Nine strikeouts for Cahill through the first 4. And the pitch. And he walked him. Second time he's throwing a walk. And that continues to be a trend in this game.
Let's go, Nico.
Panthers continue to struggle with walks in this game, giving up a lot of extra bases. The White Sox tried to improve on their 10-1 start. Tied with the Mass Hurricanes right now. And now a balk brings the runners over. The White Sox and the Hurricanes atop the Cranberry League standings. 10-1 record. Hurricanes actually have had a better run against differential. They've scored 71 runs and given up just 19. But the one head-to-head meeting was won by Braintree about a week and a half ago. Braintree scored 58 runs and given up 30. That doesn't include the 6 that they've scored here today. And the pitch down. So a base hit here would probably score a couple more. And we put Braintree in a position here to hit that slaughter rule margin. As this one sharply hit left side. Shortstop with a no play. Able to stop it, but the run does score from third. So an infield single. Second hit of the game, and an RBI now. Braintree gets another run. And a 7-0 advantage. 2 singles and a walk in the inning so far. Still nobody out, and they're at the corners. Out in front for Waxman. Runner being held on at first, and they haven't picked off, and he's out at first. A great move from the pitcher. Really one of the few mistakes Braintree's made in this game. As this one drilled out to left center field, that's going to be deep enough. If it doesn't find its way, it is caught, and that is another sacrifice fly. So Braintree continues to have productive outs. Second sacrifice fly of the game. So now an 8-0 advantage for the home team. As the first pitch is low, bounces in front of the plate. Out in front for Craven now, who had a bases clearing triple this last time. And a ground ball to the right side. Second baseman with a tough play, and the throw does not get there in time. Able to leg out an infield hit. That one took a long time to get to second base. And with this speed, able to beat it out. So it's the third time he's been on base here today. The White Sox offense continues to cook here in this game. As the pickoff play to first. Picked one off already here in the inning, so obviously trying to keep a close eye on that runner at first. Difficult to get a jump off of a left-handed pitcher. As that one just missed. As this one gets away and the runner takes second.
Come on now, let's go, get it going, let's go. What's the matter, Rain? Come on, JB, Grant, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, Jay. Rock it.
High and tight.
Come on, buddy. Hey, go get. Come on, go get. I'm going in there. Come on. Let's go, Jay. Let's do 5.
Sorella called Nate today. He brought in a transfer. He brought in a
Come on, 1. Come on.
Runner at second with 2 outs. And this one sounded like a broken bat out to left field. Looks like he'll keep the bat, so it must not have been. Just weird the way that one came off the bat. And that one misses. So another free pass served up. The wind starts picking up a little bit here. We will see a pitching change here in the bottom half of the fourth as we will return. Bottom of the fourth inning continuing after the pitching change with 2 on and 2 out. White Sox have scored 2 runs here in the fourth so far, scoring 3 in the first and the third. And another one over the pitcher set. We saw one in the warm-up. Pitcher winds and fires, and that one just missing. Umpire just not giving that call. Not giving it to the visitors. We trail right now by 8 runs here on the road. Danger of being swept here in the week series. Played Tuesday and here again today. Losing by a 1-run score, 4-3 on Tuesday. Pitch is up and another walk. Second drawn there in that 8 spot, another pinch hitter for the White Sox.
Let's go, Shake. Hey, let's go, bud.
So the base is now loaded. What has been a long bottom half of the fourth. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. That one down and away. Lots of free passes being handed out right now by the Panthers. And the pitch is on the edge again for a strike. We're all loaded up. And with 2 down, as this one's knocked out of play. Pitch is popped up on the infield. This one heading back towards the stands, and that one found its way down right in front of the Braintree dugout. Wind really starting to pick up here at Braintree High School. So trying to find our way through this bottom half of the fourth inning. See the infield dirt just flying around. And this one out towards left center field, but it is tracked down. And that takes away another extra base hit. So the White Sox, with 2 more, they lead 8-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. Top half of the 5th, and the pitch is upstairs. And that one off the edge on the close pitch. So Cahill trying to work through this top half of the 5th inning. 6, 7, and 8. And that one cut on a miss. Chin Moser and McCormick. As the righty's ready, and this one out towards left field. When playing with it a little bit, as that one is caught for the first out. Off-speed pitch right in there. On the first pitch strike. He's got 9 Ks so far. This one is off the backstop. Base is clear, 1 out. And an 8-0 game here in the top half of the 5th. Knocked out of play. Cahill with those 9 strikeouts hasn't walked anybody, and he's only surrendered the 1 hit, and that was the leadoff man back in the first. This one up in the air a while. And foul ground, long run, and it finds its way down as the wind pushed it towards the fence. A lot of Braintree fielders running in that direction. First, second, and the right fielder. Nobody's able to track it down. Now we'll see if Cahill can end up striking him out. Next one will be number 10. Winds and fires, and that one just knocked to the screen. So a win here today would put Braintree at 11-1. They jump into first place in the Cranberry League standings. 2 points a win. That's obviously depending on what the Hurricanes do behind them, as this one is out to center field and a couple of flyouts here in the inning. 1 to left, 1 to center. Ready, and this one knocked to the backstop. Continuing to get ahead of the hitters. As he got Chin and Moser, both to fly out, and now dealing with McCormack. That one's a little high. And a strike. Cahill ready, winds and fires, and he strikes him out looking. And that is going to be the ball game. So the White Sox win this one 8-0 here in 5 innings. A shortened victory. The 8-run rule will be played into effect, and that may help out here as there were potential thunderstorms in the forecast. So obviously a good sign here for the White Sox, who are able to get win number 11 on the season. A solid, real effort here from Cahill, who fanned 10, including that final one there. Gets the complete game victory, going the 5 innings, striking out 10, giving up just the 1 hit. And Braintree got the 3-run homer from Hall that really was all the offense Braintree needed here today. As Braintree moves to 11-1 with the victory and continue to move into first place, depending on what happens with the Hurricanes, who play right around the same time as this game is here today. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today on BCAM TV. On behalf of our camera person, Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.